Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is August 8th, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And we have a big breaking news red alert. US has deployed 12 F-22 jets to Qatar. Now, Persia has warned it will directly target any country that gets in its way. Looks like the sleeping giant is going to join this party of WW3. So you have 12 US Air Force F-22 have landed in Qatar. The deployment is attended to deter Persia missiles targeting the Holy Land. This is a big breaking news here, guys, but we have more news coming out. Look at this one. You have the Bear has delivered Persia the S-400. Now these S-400s are very powerful. It says here Persia airspace will be protected. Look at this, from F-22 and F-35s. Alright guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, this is a big breaking news, guys. The US made a huge move. 12 F-22. And Persia, they also made a huge move. They have the S-400. So we're going to see how all this plays out. And yeah, the reason why we're not seeing anything yet is because all this stuff is being moved around. All these equipments that take days to reach. I mean, you can even ask customer when they're waiting for their Amazon packages. It takes a while. A lot of people want WW3 to start immediately. It doesn't work like that. 12 Sleeping Giant Air Force F-22 Raptors have landed at this air base in Qatar. The deployment is intended to deter Persia and intercept missile targeting Holy Land. Once again, Persia has warned it will directly target any country that gets in its way. But we heard that many times. We heard that many times. Persia need to keep their word though. In an astonishing move, the Bear has just gifted Persia multiple S-400 units. Now these S-400s are very powerful, guys. These missile defense systems are no joke. So the Bear has gifted Persia multiple S-400 units after 15 years. The S-400 is renowned as the world's most advanced anti-air defense system. Now the Bear has just fundamentally transformed Persia air defense in just 1 week. The Bear has literally put some kind of iron dome over Persia by giving them these S-400. Very powerful equipments there. Those equipments, well, it was meant for the F-22s, F-35s, and the F-16s. Let's see what's going on with this one here. Once these S-400 systems are calibrated, Persia airspace will be protected from F-22/F-35 jets. When paired with the Su-35, the S-400 makes a country's airspace virtually impenetrable. Now, Persia know this very well. Hence, give me a second here, guys. Hence, why they have bought the Su-35 and now the S-400 from the Bear. S-400, Su-35. These two equipments belongs to the Bear. This one here belongs to the Sleeping Giant. The F-22s. It's going to be really hot when things start hitting the fan in that region. I want to take you to this news article here. It's very important to talk about these birds in the sky. These birds are going to play a huge role of Bible prophecy. Now, guys, these words are going to be really tiny, and I'm not going to, put my face in OBS. I'm going to have to remove myself really quick because I can't see these words. So it says here, you have the Sleeping Giant Air Force has forward deployed 12 F-22 jet 5th generation fighters to an unconfirmed location in the Middle East. The aircraft are permanently stationed at Joint Base in Alaska and transferred through Royal Air Force Lake Health in the UK before being forward deployed under the Sleeping Giant Central Command, which is responsible for the Middle East. Now, the deployment comes as part of a broader surge in the Sleeping Giant military presence in the region, which is intended to maximize Washington's ability to respond to expected retaliation by Persia against the Sleeping Giant close security partner, Holy Land. Holy Land on July 31st launched an unprecedented strike on the Persian capital Tehran. Among the takeouts from very important individuals. Now, Persia previously reported to a Holy Land strike on its territory in April. After Holy Land strike on Persia diplomatic building in Syria capital Damascus, taking out 2 very important ones. Now, many of them diplomats. When Persia subsequently retaliated with drone and missile strike on the Holy Land targets on April 13, an increased Sleeping Giant military presence in the region was key to blunting the impact of the strike. Now, the expansion of the Sleeping Giant military presence thus follows the pattern seen in early mid-April. All right, so they basically just same story here. But April, we already saw what happened in April. Persia fired missiles and drones. And it was only Persia. There was nobody else. But you had the Sleeping Giant, the US. They took out most of the Persia missiles. This one here is going to be a lot different than April. This retaliation is going to be multiple lands. And not only that, it's going to be very powerful stuff that is going to be fired towards the Holy Land. And the Sleeping Giant is sending these aircraft not only for the Holy Land, but they also need to protect our Sleeping Giant soldiers out there, which, by the way, they got hit last week. They got hit. So Sleeping Giants are sending additional equipment, and rumors are coming out that Sleeping Giant might send more soldiers. All right, so just keeping you updated with all these information here. Very important stuff, guys. Man, I can't see these words. I really got to get close to the computer. F-22 is one of 2 5th-generation fighter classes fielded by the Sleeping Giant and his allies. It was intended to serve as a heavier, more capable counterpart to cheaper F-35 issues with the F-22 program. However, resulted in a 75% cut to planned production, with the aircraft avionics increasingly considered obsolete. I totally apologize about the word. Now, particularly compared to new F-35 variants and to the rival of the Red Dragon J-20 5th generation fighter, the F-22 was initially intended to partially bridge the range gap between top Sleeping Giants and the Bear fighters, favoring the latter, although the program failed to meet these requirements, resulting in a fighter with the shortest range of any in the world of the size. Now, this is a serious limiting factor in the Mid-East, in particular, where aircraft are required to cover vast distances for offensive operations, and will see their stealth capability compromised by carriage of external fuel tanks or by refueling operations in the air. Look at that bird. These birds are right now is in the middle E. This is the F-22. Is out there in the middle E. Although F-22 were previously stationed at the, I'm going to skip that name, air base in Abu Dhabi, where they were employed for incursions into Syria airspace to confront the Bear and Syrian forces, as well as for strike on targets in Afghan. So there have been multiple indications that basing in the countries is no longer favored. The Sleeping Giant Air Force in May notably transferred multiple fighter units from bases in the UAE to its facility in Qatar, following a growing rift in relations between Washington and Abu, I'm going to skip that name, as the UAE Gov made clear that it will not allow the Sleeping Giant airstrike on neighboring countries from its soil unless it was informed beforehand. Now, the UAE has resisted Sleeping Giant pressure to ban the use of telecommunication equipment from the Red Dragon firm Huawei, and in 2021 also became the first Gulf state ever to place orders for the Red Dragon fighter planes. While Western sources have also alleged that the land has begun to host Red Dragon military facility on its soil. Now, these, among other factors, have led Washington to seek to reduce reliance on military facility in the country. Unlike Abu, give me a second here, guys, has aligned itself very closely with Western Bloc interest and is accordingly designated a major non-NATO ally of the Sleeping Giant alongside F-22s. Alright, so we're going to skip the rest here, guys. And I truly apologize. These words are really tiny. Guys need to kind of, zoom in your article. This thing is really small. It's like going to the eye doctor and then, covering one eye and try to read the letters. But this is where we at right now, guys. This is some very important breaking news. You have the US send F-22s. The Bears sent S-400 and told Persia these S-400 would take care of those F-22s. I got your back. So, and at the same time, the Bears being invaded. They're being invaded. You have UKR invading the Bear. So there's some stuff happening in these last days of nation against nations and kingdom against kingdom. Give me a second here, guys. I want to double check something here really quick. And we are still waiting for the updates, like the breaking news of when Persia is going to strike. As of right now, we don't know when Persia is going to strike. We don't know when Persia is going to strike. All we know is a lot of stuff is being moved. There's a lot of missiles, a lot of aircraft, a lot of warship and soldiers. Everything's just being moved. And it's just a matter of time when things start hitting the fan. Alright, guys. It seems like this is all the information here. Let me just refresh the page really quick here. Yeah, this is all the information. F-22s and other very powerful stuff is being deployed to the Mid-East. Guys, I just posted this video not too long ago. I got to bring this one up really quick. You may want to check out this video. Magnitude 7.1 earthquake strike near Japan. Alright, so this link will be in the comments box, and I did post a video today around 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. So all the links will be in the comments box. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, triple check your notifications. A lot of people are not receiving my videos, and again, I'm not receiving videos from other people that I follow. I haven't seen H.A. Goodman. a good man. Usually I see his live stream. I mean, he does live stream like every day, but I haven't seen his stuff in like 6 months. So I had to triple check, and I'm like, oh, they probably got rid of him on YouTube. So when I went to check the people I follow on YouTube, he's still on YouTube, and my notification bell's on. It just, I never, again, his video never popped up in my subscription. Now, I wrote to YouTube, and they messaged me back. What they said was the reason why people's not receiving the community or videos is because they are subscribed to many, 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 many channels. So, since a lot of people subscribe to many channels, again, it's just basically there's a backup traffic going on. A lot of people's not going to be receiving videos from their favorite YouTuber because you subscribe to many other channels. You subscribe to more than 500 accounts, and again, you're not going to be getting our stuff because you have too many. Again, you're following too many people on the platform. That's their excuse. Never ever heard anything like that ever in my life. But follow me on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I do share the video on Twitter. You will receive the notifications. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.